Enteromix, Russia's cancer vaccine, breakthrough or hype, cancer, a word that instantly fills hearts with fear. It's the silent killer that touches nearly every family, claiming millions of lives each year. For decades, scientists have searched for a cure, a universal weapon that could stop this disease in its tracks. But what if such a breakthrough is finally here? What if the solution isn't chemotherapy, radiation, or endless surgeries, but a vaccine? Recently, Russia announced the development of what they're calling a cancer vaccine, a treatment that some headlines boldly claim is 100% effective. They call it Enteromix, and according to reports, it could revolutionize the way we fight cancer forever. But is this the dawn of a medical miracle, or just another promise that won't stand the test of science? Stay with me as we dig deep into what this vaccine really is, how it works, and whether the world should believe the hype. The announcement. The story begins with a series of bold announcements from Russian scientists and officials. They unveiled Enteromix, describing it as a breakthrough in modern medicine, a vaccine built with mRNA technology, the same scientific foundation behind COVID-19 vaccines, but this time designed to target cancer. According to Russian media, Enteromix isn't just another drug. It's described as a personalized immunotherapy. In other words, the vaccine is tailored to each patient based on the genetic mutations inside their tumors. The idea is that no two cancers are identical. Your cancer might look different from someone else's. That's why one-size-fits-all treatments often fail. Enteromix claims to solve that problem by being unique for every patient. The promises don't stop there. Reports claim that preclinical studies, that means tests done in animals and lab models, showed stunning results. Tumors shrinking, metastases blocked, and survival rates improving dramatically. Some headlines went even further, calling it 100% successful. But what does all of this mean for real patients battling cancer today? Which cancers could the vaccine fight? Reports suggest that Russia's Enteromix vaccine is being developed with a focus on several of the deadliest cancers. Its first clinical trials are centered on colorectal cancer, one of the most common cancers worldwide. Scientists are also creating versions of the vaccine to fight glioblastoma, an aggressive brain tumor with very limited treatment options, and certain forms of melanoma, including the rare but dangerous ocular melanoma that affects the eye. Beyond these, researchers have expressed interest in testing Enteromix against lung cancer, breast cancer, and even pancreatic cancer in the future, though these applications are still in early development and not yet confirmed by large trials. Together, these targets highlight the vaccine's ambition to tackle some of the most stubborn and life-threatening cancers known to medicine. How it works. To understand this vaccine, we need to look at the science in simple terms. Cancer begins when cells in our body mutate and start growing uncontrollably. Normally, the immune system can detect and destroy abnormal cells, but cancer is tricky. It hides. It cloaks itself from immune surveillance, allowing tumors to grow unnoticed. Enteromix tries to pull off the mask. Using mRNA technology, the vaccine carries a genetic blueprint instructions that teach the immune system what the cancer cells look like. Specifically, it targets neoantigens, which are the mutated proteins that cancer cells produce. When a patient receives the vaccine, their immune system suddenly knows exactly what to attack. It can then identify the cancer cells as enemies and destroy them, while leaving healthy cells untouched. Think of it as giving your immune system a most wanted poster with the exact face of the criminal. And here's the fascinating part, because each patient's tumor is genetically unique. Enteromix can be customized for that individual. It's not a generic injection, it's a personal weapon crafted from the patient's own cancer profile. If it works as claimed, this could be a new frontier in oncology. Current progress. So, how far along is this vaccine really? According to Russian reports, the project has been in development for several years. Preclinical testing in animals showed encouraging results, with some cases even preventing the spread of cancer entirely. That alone is enough to generate worldwide excitement. In 2025, Russia began the first Phase 1 clinical trials, small human trials, designed mainly to test safety. About 48 patients are expected to participate. If successful, these trials will move to larger phase 2 and 3 studies, which are required before the vaccine can be widely approved. What's also striking is the claim that the vaccine will be provided free of charge to patients in Russia once approved. That's a bold promise, and if true, it could change accessibility dramatically. But we need to pause here. Promising lab data and small early trials do not equal a proven cure. Many cancer therapies have looked incredible in animals, only to fail in humans. The road from hope to reality is long and filled with setbacks. The big questions, and that brings us to the big questions no one can answer yet. First, which cancers does Enteromix work best for? Cancer isn't a single disease, it's hundreds of different conditions with unique behaviors. Does this vaccine target all of them? Or only certain types like melanoma, lung cancer, or breast cancer? Second, what about long-term safety? Training the immune system is powerful, but it can also backfire. Could the vaccine trigger autoimmune reactions, where the immune system attacks healthy tissues? That's something only long, carefully monitored trials can reveal. Third, how durable are the effects? Even if the vaccine works initially, will it keep the cancer away for years, or will the tumor adapt and escape again? And finally, how effective will this be compared to existing treatments like immunotherapy drugs, targeted therapy, and advanced chemotherapy? Medicine is already evolving rapidly, and Enteromix will have to prove that it's not just another option, but a superior one. The hype factor. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the hype. When headlines scream 100% effective, it naturally grabs attention. But in medicine, such absolute claims almost never hold up under scrutiny. As of now, there is no peer-reviewed data published in major scientific journals to support those extraordinary numbers. Most of the claims come from state media reports and government announcements. History has taught us to be cautious. Time and again, so-called miracle cures for cancer have made headlines, only to vanish when rigorous testing exposed their flaws. Scientists around the world are therefore watching Russia's claims with cautious optimism, hopeful, but skeptical until the evidence is clear. Global impact. But let's imagine for a moment that Enteromix delivers on its promises. The implications would be enormous. A safe, effective cancer vaccine could save millions of lives and transform oncology. It could reduce reliance on toxic chemotherapy, lower healthcare costs, and offer hope to patients with advanced, treatment-resistant cancers. Even more, it could open the door for other countries to accelerate their own cancer vaccine programs. Already, companies in the US and Europe are working on similar mRNA-based cancer treatments. If Russia's vaccine proves successful, it may trigger a global race to perfect the technology. But again, and this is crucial, breakthroughs in medicine require independent validation. No single nation, company, or laboratory can declare victory until the results are peer-reviewed, replicated, and confirmed across diverse populations. So, is Russia's cancer vaccine a miracle cure, or just another story lost in translation? The truth lies somewhere in the middle. It is certainly a promising step forward. The science behind personalized mRNA vaccines is real, logical, and supported by ongoing research worldwide. Enteromix could very well be a milestone in humanity's fight against cancer, but we must separate excitement from evidence. Right now, it is still in the early stages of human trials. No one should assume it's a guaranteed cure. Only time, science, and rigorous testing will reveal whether this is the breakthrough we've been waiting for, or just another hopeful chapter in the long battle against cancer. What do you think? Could this vaccine change the future of medicine? Or is it too good to be true? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on a mission to bring you the latest stories and breakthroughs that shape our world. And remember, every single one of you matters in helping us reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers this year. We cannot do it without you. Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, thank you for watching.